Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Ooh, that's still a little loud in my ear. Hi. We're back. This is the intro you're getting, as always. I'm sorry, you might hear a crunch. I'm having nachos. Sorry for that if anybody could hear that. I'm so sorry. I'm having nachos, but I was running late, and I was like, okay, I need to get the stream started. But yes, I made homemade nachos tonight. So, you know, I'm not saying that they're super healthy or anything, but I was able to watch what's in them, and I don't know, I was able to put together a really, really nice dinner. I have another apology to make, by the way. I am really sorry to everybody who's been listening to me typing away on my computer with this mic. I got some settings from Gumi, and I'm gonna try using them. I haven't set them up yet, but I'm gonna try and set them up for future streams. There is a way to make it so you guys do not have to listen to the thump 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 every time I type. I'm sorry, I did not realize how bad it was until I listened to a clip the other day. And realized exactly how terrible it sounded. The thump, 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 thump. Thankfully, I know you guys can at least hear me over it, which is nice. Voltron, thank you for redeeming your daily cookie. But yeah, I realized it the other day. I was just like, oh, damn, like, that does not sound good at all. Ghostwood. Let's go to Ghostwood. Why not? There's an open grave here, which is a little weird. Maybe they forgot to bring the body and had to go back and get it? Man, I bet that'd be really embarrassing. Jump in and see what you find. There's a few things here already. Maybe they were just burying this junk but forgot to fill the hole back in? Skull chips and a handful of loose teeth. Oh, all the buildings in this town are weirdly hazy and translucent, like ghosts. It's a literal ghost town. If I remember right, I hate this town. The regular cactus, well, the ghost of a regular cactus. Well, the ghost of a regular cactus with the ghost of a pencil stabbed into it. You try to grab the pencil, but your hand keeps slipping through it. You might expect to be able to just walk straight through the door of a ghost building, but some kind of force is preventing that. I guess you could knock on the force. The fist makes a distant echoey plap sound in the barroom door, and a ghostly voice comes out of nowhere. Howdy there, gal. New in town? Yeah, I was wondering if... Sorry, I can't do business with you until you have a visitor identification card. Ain't supposed to even talk to you, really. Okay, where do I get one? Try the town hall down the end of the street. This looks to be the ghost of the town hall. Looks like a regular town hall, except you know the whole ghost thing. Fist makes an distant echoey plop sound on the door of the town hall, and a ghostly voice comes out of nowhere. Ah, visitor! You'll be needing a visitor identification card. I guess so. I'll be happy to help fill in the forms. Most living people have trouble holding the pages. You'll be needing a number 3 pencil. If you're filling in the form, can't you just use your own pencil? I will be, but the instructions say very clearly that the applicant must have a number 3 pencil. A number 3 pencil. I suppose, but isn't a number 2 pencil the usual kind? I suppose, but a 3% is 50% more official. Okay, where can I get one? Try the Department of Requisitions. It's just next door. You mean the general store? It's a little more specific these days, but yes. Okay, I'll be back. This is why I hate this town. This ghostly general store seems to be selling mostly office supplies. Ghost office supplies. Hello, excuse me, I need a... Sorry, I can't help you unless you have visitor ID. But I need a pencil for it. No visitor ID, no supplies. Hello, the general store won't give me a pencil without a visitor's ID. No, certainly not. They aren't authorized to deal with anyone who doesn't have an ID. So how am I supposed to get number 3 pencil? I suppose I could issue a temporary visitor permit. You don't need a pencil for that one. Okay, great. What's your last name? Erp. What's your first name? Callista. Middle name? I want to say it's Marshall. Great, where are you from? Staying in Dirtwater at the moment. Oof, well, if you get your sights low enough, you'll never be disappointed. Alright, alright, how many bars are in the windows of the Adjunct Department of Records? What? It's a quiz to make sure you've actually been paying attention and care about our little town instead of just breezing through to your dedication. Show your dedication. 6? Correct. Alright, everything seems to be in order. Here's your temporary visitor pass. You get an item, Ghostwood Visitor's Permit. Thanks. It expires in 11 seconds. You managed to snag the pencil with the corner of your temporary visitor permit and yank it out of the cactus. Nice. Oh wait, this is number 4 pencil. Excuse me. Hello. How can I help you, mister? I need a number 3 pencil. No problem. We'll just fill out a requisition form. Okay. Last name. Erp. Oh, sorry. It looks like your visitor permit has expired. Okay, I got a pencil. That meant it was a number 4 pencil, not a number 3. I was hoping you wouldn't notice. Look, a number 4 is like 33% more official, right? Haha, nice try, but it obviously doesn't work like that. Oh wait. Hold on. There's a pencil sharpener. Someone's mounted a pencil sharpener on both of these balconies for some reason. Sharpen a pencil. You stick the number 4 into the sharpener and grind off about a quarter of it. Now you have a sharpened ghost pencil. Alright, number 3 pencil. Here it is. That's a number 4 pencil. No, it's a 75% of a number 4 pencil. I see. I don't see anything about this in the bylaws. Very well, I suppose it'll do. Let's get you started with that visitor identification permit. Thank God. Erp. I'm not doing number 4. Aliens, thank you for redeeming the daily cookie. Hello, girl. How are you? Marshall. Dirtwater. You ever set your sights higher, I can recommend a good drainage ditch. Dying currently? Why are you dying? Are you dying in the game, or are you actually, like, are you sick? But the Department of Records is right here. There are no bars. How many bars are in the windows of the Adjunct Department of Records? I got a migraine, I'm lacking sleep, but I got Tomodachi. Oh, Tomodachi's cute. Tomodachi Life for the Switch, right? For the Switch too? I played the original one on the... What was it? Was it on the 3DS? I can't remember what system it was on, but I did have a lot of fun with it. made Casio and it's on the Switch. Pirate, thank you for the sub. Now that's just interesting. But there aren't 10. There can't be, because there aren't any... That's strange. How many bars are in the windows of the Adjunct Department of Records? Huh. Luckily, I don't need the Switch to do it for it, so I'm excited to take it on my trip with me. That's awesome! Yeah, it'll give you something extra to do. Say, was it always called Ghostwood, or... Yes, total coincidence. Alright. What can I do for you? I need a drink immediately. No problem. Beer or whiskey? Beer. Just gotta take your name down for a requisition slip. Gotta be kidding me. Okay, nobody can help me right now. I know I needed to come here later for something anyways. And I'll need to go back there again. You know what? Let's wander in this area, actually. Catch a whiff of ozone and abruptly pull the e-brake. Kooky screeches to a halt. You hop down and sniff out its source, a shockweed plant. These things are really valuable, but they're hard to pick. Bringing the full weight of your esoteric botanical knowledge to bear, you wrap your shirt around your hand and pluck the shockweed flowers. Nice. Let's keep wandering. I want to see if we can find some more places out here. Alexandria Ranch. Let's go. Oh, look. Pissed off cows. Well drawn. Thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. No way to pass these cows except through these cows. Do it. It's fine. Oh, damn. A hype train. Really? There's Ari. Hot moo. Hot damn. Oh, these are weak cows. That's why. Roasted cow tongue, smoldering leather. Nice. Wow, this place really has been blown to bits. Undestroyed bookshelf. The Diary of Alexandria. Alexandria. Alright, well, let's see what's in there. Ooh. You know, at some point, I probably should spend a little bit of time just kind of like wandering around this area. A small diary. It's crispy around the edges and smells like gunpowder. You flip through the diary. Most of it is uneventful, describing the life of a woman who likes books and isn't interested much else. It ends with a passage about a soldier from the nearby fort warning her about some kind of danger he wouldn't specify. So she moved her most valuable books to the cellar and took the ordinary precautions, boarding up the windows and not leaving the house at night. Turns out that isn't much good against cannonballs. Fair. A heap of smoldering books. Oh. It's so sad. Mostly destroyed bookshelf. Advanced cow punching? Hell yes. Alright, what do we got? Learn the old 1, 2, 3 or menacing moo. We're going to learn the old 1, 2, 3. You unfold the poster and punch until you're actually good at punching. Unfortunately, you're not very good at stopping punching, and you punch the book to bits. I'm going to eat those cows. I'm running out of milk. I mean... Yeah, we're not going there. We're not going there, honey. It's half cannonball, the front half. Pick up the cannonball, inspect it. There's an inscription that you mostly read. It says the cannonball came from Fort Treason, and it's got the address stamped right on the surface. The bombardment was done by the army. Horror. Alright. It's a solid steel vault door. How do we open that? I want to know. Is there a way to open that? Okay, that's the cannonball. Yeah, all the tomes, they aren't opening. So I wonder if that's where she is, or... I wonder as well, because I'm looking at it, and it's like, it's steel. Like, this reminds me of the tech guys, the little robots that run around. I wonder if it has anything to do with them. Oh, you know what? My phone just reminded me. Give me 1 second here, guys. I know that this is annoying when I have to do this, but I just realized I haven't taken my pills today. Speaking of my pills, where are they? Oh, they're there. Yeah, I have to start remembering to take these on stream days, because I forgot to take them last week, which isn't a huge thing, but it's kind of annoying. There we go. Okay, not sure exactly what to do here. So, okay. Let's go to Fort Treason. See what's over here. Your transponder beeps, indicating an ordinary-looking copse of trees just over the next ridge. Check the trees. Okay. Hey there, Kooky. Looking at all these trees. You'd have to, there's nothing else to look at. And you got a bleeping box shouting to bring us here? Yeah, I'll scout ahead a bit. The transponder picked up something. Okay. More shockweed. Okay, there's a thing right here. Pretty tough and attentive. Attack it. Okay, it's only got 80 health. It's fine. We can take this. We're fine. Give it the old 1, 2, 3. Holy crap. My god. Okay. You put an end to that crazy machine's centuries-long reign of terror. Or reign of duty, I guess? It was really just minding its own business. Ah, beeping from your transponder reaches a deafening volume. Whoa! Hello. Hi. Oh, a cup of coffee. There's some graffiti scratched in this machine next to a single big button. The Honuxta 6 Nukalas, whatever. Machine emits a harsh buzz but does nothing else. Monolith is dark. Insert battery. You insert the battery into a monolith and it springs to life. Everything goes blue for a second. You gain the effect energized. You learn Online and nuisance. North Central Construction Facility online. Something detected. Primary something. Select secondary something. Pipeline, solar array, coffee maker, construction. I don't know what any of that's supposed to be, and I want to be able to translate more. I need to remember that this is out here. This is interesting. Your transponder bleeps, and the signal leads to one of those Elf Rudder robots, which is basically just doing aimless donuts around a forest clearing. I mean, it is being innocent. But I need the tech. Aliens, thank you for the 5 stream watch streak. Holy cow. I appreciate y'all coming by and hanging out and watching me play goofy-ass games. Okay, got another battery, got another keystone, got more scraps. Nice. Fort Treason. It's a demi-culverin cannon. Look closely. It's a fine cannon, demi-culverin in size. Insert your cannonball. Look at the rangefinder of the cannon, but you can't see any indication of anything you want to shoot at. You decide not to waste the ball. Seems rational. I just want to fire a cannon. Let's use our binoculars. Jumble neck vine. You climb down from the watchtower and pitch the binoculars in the nearby trash can. Keep Fort Treason beautiful. Nice view from up here. Okay. Barracks. Looks like they left in the middle of dinner. Pick over the leavings. Cool. Sugar guns. Footlocker is still locked. Artillery targeting flare. Chemical bullets. Smelling salts. Military school class ring. Got a diary. A key to the P.O. box. Key to a P.O. box. Nice. And some diaries. Okay. Keep hitting the wrong button. Private Mathow's diary. What was Private Mathow's diary's empty pages, ink splotches, and latrine duty again, blah, blah, blah. Near the end, though, you start to see notes about the fort's commanding officer, Captain Simon, going off the deep end. As Mathow puts it, being stuck out here in the middle of nowhere doing nothing is driving the captain friggin' bug nuts. When the captain eventually decided the nearby ranch, occupied by a solitary woman and her book collection, was actually an enemy spy outpost, Mathow felt compelled to warn the woman, but was too worried about getting court-martialed to give her any specific details of the looming threat. In an attempt to prevent an imminent cannon bombardment of the ranch, Mathow stole some ballistic charts and hid them in the post office box during a shore leave here in Dirtwater. This place doesn't have any damn shore, he comments. What the hell? Unfortunately, the cannons had already been calibrated when Mathow returned to the camp. He discovered the shelling had already begun. His last entry, he declares his intention to start a mutiny, but the diary ends with no conclusion of the story. Huh. Already got an Oreo. Num 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 num. I like Oreos, but they hurt my stomach. Private Lemon's diary is pretty dry and not very interesting. Just a list of the day-to-day duties of a straight-laced soldier up in the hills without anything to fight. Toward the end, though, it starts to mention their commanding officer, Captain Simon, becoming increasingly agitated and convinced that a nearby ranch was being used as a spy outpost. Levin doesn't sound convinced, but as one annoyingly vague entry puts, orders are orders. The last few entries had to do with the descent in the ranks and the possibility of mutiny, the thought of which Levin abhors. The rest of the pages are blank. Okay, that was the mess hall. Ooh. Must be where they stored all the fire. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, you know what? First of all, let's go to that P.O. box. Back in Dirtwater. It's a long way to go, but it's fine. Ooh, a Hellcalf. Track it down. Oh no, it's tummy aches. Yeah, you would know about tummy aches. Gumi! Hello! Ooh, you got oatmeal raisin cookie? Nom 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 nom. You know, honestly, that one should be updated to say cinnamon oatmeal raisin cookie, because cinnamon makes those so much better. And I just hydrated. Thank you, thank you. Posture check. Okay, yeah, I do kind of have to set up a little bit. We have ads coming up in 4 minutes. And a dad joke. Can I tell you a funny thing? How did I know you would say that? Because I'm going to give you shit about it for a while. Can I tell you a funny thing, Goomy? Can I tell you a cute little story instead? Can I tell you an adorable story? For the dad, tell you the funny? Let's see. A peanut on a train track. Its heart was all aflutter. Here comes the 5:15. Toot toot. Peanut butter. You find P.O. Box 114, for which you found the key at Full Treason. Open Box 114. You open the box, it's empty except for a single sheet of cardstock with columns and numbers in tiny print. Fort Treason ballistics chart. You know what? Actually, hold on. Hey! We got a gift package. Okay. A package from Rufus. It's a package from your younger brother Rufus. He's weird, but he's a sweet kid at heart. Dear says, I thought you might be able to use this. A portable leather workbench. Geez, you really miss that kid. And you miss your parents. You get all nostalgia just thinking about it. Nostalgia mode unlocked in the options menu. Sniff. Oh, this is a little easier on the eyes. Do you guys like this? Like the sepia tone? Or do you want me to switch it back to like the straight white? Installs a sanctified leatherworking bench in your room in the Jewel. Install it. Alright, let's go do that actually. Yeah, you guys let me know. Like, I actually don't mind this. I never unlocked this the first time I played this. So this is actually, like, this is kind of nice on the eyes. I kind of like it. You install the portable leatherwork bench next to the window. Make something out of thick leather. Oh, let's see. Nail gloves, meat drop bonuses, stomping damage, muscle and armor. I mean, it'd probably also help also with screen brightness since it's widescreen and pencil thin text. Yeah. It's kind of nice. I kind of like it. Okay, 5 muscle. First, let's just do the pants. Thick leather pants. Let's do another hat. Boots, I guess. The nail gloves. Which I thought I already had. A bag. There we go. Okay, leave the bench. Let's see if any of that is better for me at all. I'm already wearing the thick leather hat, apparently. Thick leather pants. Oh. Yeah, the pants I have are already better. Yeah. Oh, that's okay. It's fine. Oh, that's right. Plus 8 pistol attack. Oh, vibrato, mysticality, more encounters, more encounters. Do 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 do. No, that's fine. Small plush bear. Plus 4 melee attack. Flux Caliber, I think, is still the best one I've got. Pretty sure. Smoking gun. Yeah, that's still the best one I've got. A brooch. It's just 11 armor. Okay, yeah. I think we're still... That's the best we've got. That's fine. Yeah, this is kind of nice. I like this. It's a little, like... I don't know, it's more comfortable. Let's go back up to the ranch. Your transponder bleeps. Leads me to another fight. Get him! There we go. Scraps. Actually, you know what? Can I just... I have 1100. So let's see. You can level some stuff up, probably. The old 123. Oh, next level it goes up to 4 melee attacks? Hell yeah. Okay. Walk, 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 walk. Solid steel vault door. Place the targeting flare. Alright. That's what I thought. Your El Vibrato transponder thingy bleeps and you follow the bleeps to a shallow cave that you think might be a bear den. Fortunately, the bear isn't in it right now and you find a weird crate in the back. Open it. Scraps, a punch guard, and teleporter? What does the teleporter do? Relocates El Vibrato constructs to elsewhere. Huh. Okay. Look closely. Look at the cannon's fine cannon. Insert cannonball. You peer through the rangefinder of the distant smoke of your targeting flare. You consult the ballistics chart and turn the little knobs or cranks stuff to the appropriate places. You root around in your pack and find a match. Light it up. Boom! If that didn't open that vault door, then those grapes probably sour anyway. Let's see. You hear the crack of a rifle and a lead bee, and a lead bee buzzes past your ear. I call bullets lead bees sometimes. Off in the distance, you see a skeleton with a rifle. It looks like she's lining up another shot. Fight him. No, insult her shooting. You stupid skeleton, you suck. I bet you couldn't hit the broadside of the barn. Deeply offended, the skeleton leaves to find a barn and prove you wrong. It's a real old joke, but I'll take it. I love that joke. Alright, let's get over here. Hello. Oh my goodness, look at all these books. Okay, so apparently the lady's gone. Books, books, and books. Take one. Percussive maintenance. Books, books, and books. Advanced cow punch in 97. How to cheat at poker. Oh. Oh ho ho ho. Gold medal silversmithing. Rich vein, poor vein. Hold it. How much experience do I have right now? Can I get my lock picking up? Damn. I might have to go do some leveling. So I can have these. The greatest love poem ever written. I think I need those 3 books. How to cheat at poker. Gives you the dirty poker skill. You quickly memorize the entire book, so as to conceal the evidence of your dirty dealings, you eat the book. Advanced cow punching. Medicine moo. You sit on a rock and moo repeatedly until you master the technique in a book. Finally, you unleash an earth-shattering moo that destroys the rock you're sitting on and the book. Moops. I mean, oops. And what was the other one? Percussive maintenance. Nice. When you're trying to read it, you notice the book's spine is cracked. You try to fix it by hitting it really hard, but you end up just smashing the book to powder. I'm so sorry to any librarians watching right now. Forgive me. I know you won't, but forgive me. Okay. Well, here, tell you what, we're gonna wander anyways, because I want to see if I can find any other stuff around here. Oh, it's Wandering Sally. Hi, Sally. What have you got? My stuff here. Okay, what do I got? I got... Sell that. Let's see. Got an extra one of these. Mine is selling extra crap. Ooh, sell that. Da, 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 da. Let's see. Sarsaparilla. Sarsaparilla. Blah, 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 blah. There we are. Another thick leather bag. Another thick leather hat. Varmint skin and knife. Okay. What does she have? Get Cracking, a guide to modern safes. Buy it. Because there's a couple places we've been that we have not been able to get into a safe. Well, you finally got safe cracking. When you're done reading it, you lock it in the safe so that it turns out to be slightly too difficult to crack, so it's gone forever. Dang it. Alright. Let's just wander. Let's see. An ungulith? Oh, one of these. Okay. Okay. More items and a rock hammer? Okay. Hold her out there. Bandit steps out of the bushes at the side of the road. He's pretty raggedy, but also extremely burly, like a scarecrow stuffed with footballs. He hefts a pistol that can be described as a hand cannon without getting metaphorical. Give me your dough, or else. Intimidate him. You grit your teeth and flex your muscles at the guy. Your shirt sleeves tear open. Whoa! Give me your stuff! Yield to your superior swollenness. He puts his gun and wallet on the ground and backs away slowly. Intimidating 6-gun. What is that? I want to see. 10 to 13 and 5 muscle. It's not actually as good in damage, but that extra 5 muscle I want. So I'll use it. What the heck? A ranting, flailing man has just burst out of the woods and is running straight for you. He's wearing a strange dome-shaped metal hat which bristles with wires and odd protrusions that crackle intermittently with bright blue sparks. He seems upset? Frighten him off. Call that Crowley crazy? I'll show you crazy! You jump up and down while waving your hands wildly. The weirdo screams and runs back into the woods. What was that all about? Oh. Darn, I kind of wanted, should have attacked him, maybe. Another ungulith. Okay. Now, how much experience is that I've gotten so far out of this? Not a ton. But we're getting some items, which is nice, I guess. Okay, more stuff. You know, let's go to this mine over here. The goblin was wandering along the path, muttering and ranting out loud to itself. As you get closer enough to hear, Gary gasps. Oh! Oh gosh, such language of filth speaking! What'd they say? Terrible and hard to translate, but to do having with Spore going into a wrong crevice and also human insult, Gary not understanding? Why not you cramming the entire bag up your icing funnel? Wow, what? Go marrying a big old muffin chucker! Have Gary deal with them. Or I can talk to them. Gary dealing with them is usually much more funny. Gary tries to converse with the goblin, getting visibly more and more agitated. Eventually he returns, shaking his head. Never am meeting a goblin of such rudeness. It sounded like. Sounded like he picked some choice human curse words somewhere, too. Not understanding those, but you not believing how they telling me to popping. Jumbleneck Mine Foreman's office. Rocks. Probably some mine leavings got piled up here. Search the rocks. Put around the rocks, don't find anything of interest. Except for the dust all over everything and the fact the guy at the desk is a ghost, this looks like a regular mine foreman's office. Hi. Ghost is busily shuffling the ghost's papers on his desk. Excuse me. Kid, I'm busy here. I got a mine to run. Take a hike, okay? This mine is still running? I haven't seen anyone around. We're miners, kids. If you saw anyone up here, I'd have to fire them for not doing their jobs. How's business? Oh, it is great. Hunky friggin' dory. See this face? This is my happy face. And I'm double excited about answering questions from some random kid who just wandered into my office while working. Look how ecstatic I am! That's quite a silver tooth. You got in the sarcastic grin. Made it myself. I made a few little silver trinkets in my time. Now go away. Do you know you're a ghost? Do you know you're a pain in the ass? No, I'm serious. You see me laughing? A hat rack with a standard issue mining helmet hanging on it. Grab the helmet. No calendar. Looks like work stopped here a bunch of months ago. The safe is dirty but solid looking. Get away from that, the ghostly figure behind the desk growls. Take a closer look. Stoop down and take a closer look at the safe. It's a pretty standard, heavy-duty safe with a dial-type combo lock. Try to open it. Well, you little... Come here. Your calendar is out of date. What? It's like 6 months old. I like the picture, okay? Scram. Do you know you're a ghost? Huh. Okay. Silvertooth's glow. Oh. My dude. Hey. My dude. Friend. I got bad news for you. Talk to him. Do you know you're a ghost? I have something that belongs to you. Oh yeah? Well, that's a human skull. Notice the silver tooth. Look familiar? I don't mean to upset you, but... I guess I forgot somehow. Must have been a traumatic experience. Oh, you think? You think maybe she should give me that damn skull? It's mine after all. What happened? I don't want to talk about it. Frank the kid is none of your business. Leave me alone so I can get on with going into the light or whatever. Alright, bye. Cool, now he's gone. Take a closer look. Oh, you need safe cracking 3 to do it. Alright, leave the safe alone. Well, I mean, I know that I'm trying to get my lock picking up too, but I can get safe cracking up at least. Oh, cool, I can get safe cracking 3. Here. Crack the safe. Sack of bean nuggets and a weird knife. Oh. Don't like that. 429 meat. Okay. Oh, damn it. Hop back out. And how much to get my my lock picking up? 1,000? Okay, well. Let's go wandering around for a little bit. Depressed rancher candy. How is everybody? What's everybody up to tonight? I see we got people in here. Spot a guy riding down the road on a brown horse, wearing a brown fur hat and carrying a brown shopping bag with a brown loaf of stolen bread sticking out the top. You can tell it's stolen because the bag has a little picture of loaf of bread on it. He rides up and brandishes a great big loaf of bread at you. Hand her over all your bread or I'll bludgeon you to death. Jeez, you sure like bread, huh? Yeah, it's kind of my thing. Oh, I'm going to threaten you right back. I ain't afraid of you or your bread. I'll turn you into croutons. I'll turn those croutons into breadcrumbs, and I'll feed those breadcrumbs to ducks. Gasp! Not ducks! The bandit wheels his horse around and rides away in panic. Maybe I should start fighting them. Because I only got like 20 experience out of that. Skeletons. And I'll probably just start doing a little more clicking. Why are you not? There you go, Gary. Good job. Electrified cow skulls. Rancher's pistol. What's the rancher's pistol? Plus 5 moxie. A lightning snake. Okay. You spot a horse skeleton lying a few yards off the side of the trail. You tie Cookie to a tree just to the side of it, no sense in scaring him, and investigate. Somehow its saddlebags are still intact. Maybe the big red plus signs embroidered on the side of them added to their durability. Medicine. Orthopedic boots, smelling salts, and nerve pills? What's the orthopedic boots? Not nearly as good as what I got. Let's see. A gold skull and a handful of loose teeth. Wasn't it down at the well that I was able to learn more of the vibrato language? Education facility. Let's see if I can get more language out of it. Small punch card. Alright, that's cool. I still haven't learned what that other word is. This stacusum. I'm assuming, I think it's like station. Education facility. Ah, oh, God, I still haven't figured out what those are. Yeah, let's go ahead and leave for right now. I might get more of those punch cards. You know what I could do? I could... There's a ring that I've got. That just gives me armor. Let's put that on, actually. Okay. A faint wispy light at the side of the road results in a sad-looking ghost as you pass. Unable to speak, it makes just sad woo noises and gestures for its roadside grace marker, which has fallen over. For some reason, it's a huge millstone. Stand it back up. You heave the millstone back up on its edge and wedge it with a couple of sticks. The ghost sighs with relief and fades away. Wiping off the moss, you see the epitaph. Judd Milson, 1837 to 1889. Died when a millstone fell over him. Oh my gosh, those weren't sticks. They were oh no, yeah, those are definitely just sticks. Well, there's a thing out of your nightmare. Well, not your nightmare specifically, definitely someone's. A human skeleton scuttling toward you, crackling with blue electricity, making a loud hissing noise. Sounds like a cross between a nest of angry rattlesnakes and a broken radio. Fight it. Vibrating scapula. Okay. You see a flash of light in the dark copse trees up to the side of the trail and smell the tingle of ozone. 3 electrified cow... Yeah. That's just 15 damage to each one. Okay. Open it up. Chest full of metals. Chest full of metals. Oh! You can actually, it's an item, you can actually use it. Okay. You know what? Let's just see if she's got anything. Maybe she does, maybe she doesn't. Do I have any more disposable binoculars? No, I don't. Maybe that's why I can't see anything in the area. Okay. Take that. Okay. Let's actually go back to Fort Treason. Weird crate. Cool, got 2 more punch cards. I really want to learn as much of that vibrato language in this game as is possible. Don't see anything you didn't know about. So there's no new locations up here? Wow, I'm really shocked. Like, this is really sparse up there. Collect mold. Tombstone pizza. There's gotta be more stuff up here, and I just can't see it because I'm not on the, like, the quest portion for it. Okay, more cards and stuff. Okay. Let's see. That's, yeah, it's just a skeleton. Fight him. Oh. It's a tough-ass skeleton. guess let's go back down to this well. Drone thing, equipment thing, secondary storage. Auditory nuisance something. Okay. The drone thing, I think if I go here, I think this is where I can go to fight drones. Oh, they can heal now. $150 experience. There we go. And we're getting punch cards for this. Okay, since we're doing some grinding here, hold on. Oh, it's going to turn off combat sound automatically for us? Oh, I can't turn it back on. I wanted to. I want to know what this sounds like. It probably sounds like a bunch of mice. Squeak, squeak. Speaking of, I recently went through my clips. I actually removed a whole bunch of clips from my channel because they were really old, and quite frankly, most of them weren't very funny. They were just kind of like really just like basic gameplay clips for some reason, and I went through them. I didn't really like them, so I removed several of them. And there is one that I left though, Ari, that specifically featured you when we were playing Restaurants and you were giggling. and you had the super, super, super high-pitched voice on. Yeah, it was a good one. It was very good. Goes to check. Let's go to the education facility. Education facility, drone fabrication, equipment fabrication, auditory nuisance containment. Alright. So this is good. Like, we're getting somewhere now. We're definitely getting somewhere. Inventory, we got some keystones. We got some scraps, medical drones. Heal you and your allies? Interesting. What I really meant to do was this. Ah, 1,000. Okay. I needed lockpicking expertise. I can now pick any lock. Nice. Alright, let's go back to Jumbo Neck Mine now. Actually, we should go to the farm first. Go grab those books. Yeah, let's go to the range. Alright. Okay, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Pick the lock. Gold medal, silversmithing. Rich vein, poor vein. Best love poem ever written. This love poem is so good you're afraid to even read it because you might fall in love with the book. I believe that's a quest item. There's a copy of a popular financial advice book from a few years ago. It's rare now because various crusades to destroy every copy of it. Vain Glorious. Unfortunately, the book was so old and crumbly that reading it once caused it to be destroyed. So much for literary preservation. And gold medal silversmithing. You read the book and learn a lot more about silversmithing than you knew before. Expert silversmithing. After you finish reading it, you absentmindedly drop it in a nearby mailbox and are unable to retrieve it. Happy birthday, Mr. Postman. Oh, okay. Vainglorious. Increases meat gains from mining. Nice. Okay, nothing else here. Now we can go to Jumbo Neck Mine. Find a weird crate. Get some old vibrato stuff. Nice. Do. Okay, the elevator is pretty dusty inside, and it doesn't appear to have been maintained for quite a while. It does still seem functional, but the control lever is chained and padlocked. You also notice that the shaft is totally silent. You'd expect to hear the rumblings of minecarts and the clanking of pickaxes echoing up from below, but there's nothing. You pick the lock, remove the chains, and give the front lever a yank. The elevator shudders as it begins to descend, accompanied by the sound of clanking chains and grinding pulleys. Very quickly, it becomes too dark to see, and you pull out your lantern. Very slowly, the elevator reaches its destination. You pull the door open and peer into the gloom. Minecart full of rocks. Okay, let's not do that yet. Someone left their pickaxe here. Old pickaxe. Controls the junction. Skullless. cave-in. Check it out. There's a bunch of sea except for rocks. There's quite a lot of them, though, so if you want to look at rocks, great selection to choose from. Okay. Looks like someone really got their lunchbox. You must be really hungry by now. Got a paper bag and raisins. There's a crate of old dynamite. Dynamite gets very dangerous when it ages, but I know better than trying to stop you from taking a stick if you decide you want one. I have decided that. Unstable stick of dynamite. Okay. You put your shoulder to the minecart and give it a shove. It rolls around the bend of the track and disappears in the next room. After a moment, you hear a distinct clank noise. Pull the lever, Kronk! The lever mechanism is rusted and stuck. This is going to require some kind of heavier... Oh, can of oil. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. That's right. There was a grease barrel up top. I remember. Remember? There's a grease barrel right here. Yeah, fill your wax paper sandwich bag with old grease. Hopefully this will come in handy very soon so you can stop carrying it around. Bag of grease. Gross. Grease up that lever. You dump a bunch of grease into the mechanism and use the sandwich bag to sort of goosh it up there without getting too much of it on your hands. Pull the lever. You yank hard on the lever and release the mechanism's wet and spring, launching the minecart down the track with a terrific whang noise. Off the distance, you hear kaboom! Alright. Give the right to minecart a salute in respect of its valor and service. It's hard to tell at a glance, but on closer inspection, this guy seems to have died in a face-down basement or prayer pose. Praying to the pit, maybe? It's difficult to say. Might have just been napping weird. Skeleton seems to be reaching out that weird statuette. Or reaching down with the statuette? With the hands having fallen off, it's impossible to tell. Some kind of weird statuette on the ground. Some kind of weird statuette on the ground. Weird silver idol. You pick up the statuette. It's made of silver, and the tarnished darkness making it hard to tell what it's meant to depict. This pit seems pretty deep. You kick a rock into it, but never hear it hit the bottom. Where am I at? Hold on. Hold on. Normally, I don't look stuff up. But I gotta know. Okay, I was wondering. So, I went and looked it up really quick just to see exactly what that does. Basically what it does is it gives you the option to throw things away. So if I want to, for example, you look in your pack for something that might be good to throw in the bottom split. You take the weird, twisty, tarnished silver knife out of your pack and look at it. You don't like looking at it very much. Throw it in the hole, and you get experience for it. But you don't have to throw things in there. I didn't worry about throwing the knife because the knife doesn't matter for anything. But there's other items you can get that maybe you should hang on to. Not going to say why. God, just 99 experience, and I need to get... Well, there's something else I needed to do that I needed to level up. Oh, you know, I didn't realize I could level up my leather working. Maybe that would help me in the long run. I should probably do that. Okay. Let's go back to the cops now. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Ah! Refreshment. Temperature 6. Oh. Okay. North Central Construction Facility online. Terminal corruption detected. Primary terminal. Select secondary terminal. Pipeline terminal. Okay. Fluid pipeline, organic pipeline, power pipeline, matter pipeline, primary pipeline. Or primary terminal. Oh. Solar array terminal. What are we supposed to do with this? Current construction offline, power offline, matter pipeline offline. So power pipeline needs to be on, and the matter pipeline needs to be on. Select construction, military construction, municipal construction. Planetary temperature containment, local bridge beacon, antipsychotic sedative system. Local bridge beacon. Planetary temperature containment array. What is all this for? Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to hit that. Okay, 4. Select construction, military. Solar destruction cannon, military personnel containment array, auditory personnel destruction cannon, construction terminal. Construction corruption detected. Do I have to turn the power on first? Pipeline terminal, organic. Source, Southwest Construction Facility. Destination, municipal toilet system. Select destination. Southwest Construction Facility? No, select the destination. North Central Construction Facility. Select source. Municipal toilet system. Planetary matter, teleporter, solar array, yeah. And then power pipeline. Source, Southwest Construction Facility. Southwest Construction Facility. Well, why don't we select the source? Local solar array. Destination, North Central Construction Facility. Oh, not that one. That's not what I actually meant to do. Construction terminal. Select construction, military construction, solar destruction cannon. Power is online. The matter pipeline's offline. Insufficient magnitude. So the power is online. Maybe it's just the source is wrong. So the solar array isn't working. Can't imagine that this is correct. Okay, now it says power is offline. This is pipeline. Power. Select source. Solar array. Okay. Pipeline. Organic. Select source. So the toilet system actually wouldn't work for this. Maybe it's the planetary matter teleporter then. Pipeline terminal, primary terminal, construction terminal. Now the matter pipeline's still offline. Power's 462. East-west orientation is 63. North-south orientation is 63. Power online. So now, matter pipeline. We had to fix the matter pipeline. Oh! I was playing with the organic pipeline, not the matter pipeline. Whoops, wrong one. Select source. Planetary matter teleporter. And we're in the north central right now. So, pipeline terminal. Primary terminal. Construction terminal. They're both online. Zakola? The terminal beeps loudly. A loud slot opens below the screen. A small model bridge falls out and collapses the floor. Maybe there used to be a table here or something. Whoa. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Alright, so construction terminal. Select construction. Military construction, municipal construction, or construction terminal. Municipal. Planetary temperature containment array, local bridge beacon, antipsychotic sedative system. Solar destruction cannon. Military personnel containment. I want this cannon. Construction corruption detected. Okay, so how do I fix... How do I fix that then? North Central Construction Facility online. Terminal corruption detected. Coffee maker terminal. Okay. Ah, machine emits a pleasant chime. You get a pipe and a piping hot coffee portion in the cup. You grab it. Perfect cup of coffee. Increase your speed by 9 and maximum AP by 3 for the rest of the day. Drink it. North Central Construction Facility online. Terminal corruption detected. How do you fix the terminal then? Current construction, local bridge beacon. Okay, so it actually is doing something then? This is interesting. I wonder what it's doing. Because I don't really see what it's doing anywhere. Okay, let's go down to Brentwood. Go home, horse, you're drunk. And now my horse is giggling at it. All's not well with this well. God, this place looks like crap. Dunwich crouton. Croissant le breton. Grace best here are all too old to still be legible. Nothing that way but thousands of trees. Redwood Mayor. Okay. Dude, your town sucks. You read the list of Redwood's problems. Missing mail, overdue book, stalled logging permit, soup shortage, skeletons everywhere, missing yeast, and a robbed bread bank. Last time Mayor let this list go over 3 items, chased around town with his breadstick nailed to the top of his head. Howdy, Mayor. I'm Callista Earp, here on behalf of the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company. We need to build a bridge in a hurry, so I'm here to cut a deal with you for the lumber. Alright, I believe we can scrape together that much wood. What sort of down payment are you offering? I sort of expected you to just bill us. You want that much lumber with no payment up front? Are you serious? I can probably offer you free train rides. I do enjoy a nice train ride, but that deal would be a real problem, and I've already got 7 problems to worry about. Mayor glances at the list of problems posted on the wall and paces around nervously. Offer to help with his problems. Maybe I can help with some of your problems? Oh, thank you. I'd certainly welcome any assistance you could offer. Alright. You glance at the problems board, which offers a selection of current issues as well as a dire warning. Which problem do you want to offer with? Let's do the missing mail first. Let's see. A last batch of mail never got here. We don't know if something happened to the mailman or what. Go talk to Reginald at the bunkhouse. He used to be a mailman, so he can tell you where to start your search. Oh, can I flush it? Oh, I can't flush it. That's weird. Holloway's pin. Interesting. Are you Reginald? Who the Fakasha are you? Name's Glister. The mayor's got me investigating some missing mail. Said you could give me a line of where to start looking. Oh yeah, alright. I gave up on being a mailman a couple years ago, but I doubt they changed the system much. All the mail headed here used to go through Way Station just southwest of here. I'll mark it on your map. Postal Way Station. God, I knew it. I knew there was more stuff. Hobart Bupper is just chilling with a fire. Must not be a very good fire. Howdy, Callista. You managed to take a picture of that owl skeleton yet? Sure did. Here you go. Great. Will you look at that? What a beaut. Well, thank you, Callista. I ain't got anything for a reward, but I imagine you'll get some experience points out of it. Howdy, Hobart. Howdy, Callista. Still enjoying that owl skeleton picture? Yep. Okay. You know a town's gotten to pot when even the horses are drunk. Alright. I need to go to the postal way station. There we go. Oh, I can turn down the speed on this a little bit. Okay. It says Postal Service property. No trespassing. Trespass. You didn't want to know what bureaucratic processes were involved in the placement of this outhouse. Big map of the whole region. Old newspapers. Letter to Roy Bean. Blank postcard. Stack of old newspapers. Somebody's removed all the funnies, so there's literally no reason to care about them. Article about how they had to change the name of Boot Hill Cemetery to Reboot Hill Cemetery because of all the skeletons there that came back to life. Cabin's full of maps, but you have no idea what any of them mean. Maybe you could ask about his post office dirt water. Alright. Nothing interesting. Okay, so I have to go all the way back to Dirtwater. Hi. Hey, I need some help tracking down some missing mail. How do you mean? A mail delivery went missing on the way to Brentwood, and I'm hunting on behalf of their mayor. The local mail station has a bunch of route maps, but I don't know which one I need. Well, that information ain't exactly secret, but I ain't supposed to just give it out either. A delivery going missing is bad news, though. I suppose it's alright just this one. Wait here a second. After a couple of minutes, she comes back with a sheet of notepaper. Okay, so each map has a code number on it, you see, based on region and direction of travel. She explains how to work out the code you need and gives you a cheat sheet for reference. Nice! That was nice of her. Postal way. Use a cheat sheet to find the route map that leads to Redwood. Follow the map. You follow the map along the route, you find a suspicious-looking house. You discovered a new location, Chuck's house. Something about this house makes you suspicious. You can't quite put your finger on it. The place looks perfectly normal after all, but you can't shake the feeling that something's very wrong going on here. Maybe you're just being paranoid. Maybe. Two unmarked graves. Creepy-ass trees. Cellar man, I bet it's all kinds of horror down there, like some kind of medieval torture dungeon. You push the door hesitantly. You could be getting yourself into a real bad situation. Knock. You knock on the door. A voice calls out, "Come on in, it's open." It's always open. The door creaks open. You step inside the house. The interior is an absolute nightmare. The walls are covered with rusty chains and hooks, as well as a variety of wicked-looking knives and shears. A man of indeterminate age and slightly hunched posture grins widely as you enter. his eyes gleaming, standing near a large puddle of blood on the floor. Hello, my name is Chuck. Welcome to my little blood and breakfast. Your what? Blood and breakfast. Oh, sorry, I have a lisp. A lisp? Yeah, it makes lewd sound like lewd. A bed and breakfast. I see. People also tell me I emphasize words oddly, but I don't get that at all. Uh-huh. There's a lot of blood on the floor around here. Ask Chuck about it. I can't help but notice, but you have a giant pool of blood on your floor. Blood? Oh, no, no, I can see why you might think that. This is certainly... certainly, lewd like blood, but this is tomato soup. Tomato soup? Yeah, I spilled my lunch. Very clumsy of me. I was just getting started cleaning up when you arrived. Pantry shelf. There's nothing very unusual, but you do notice 2 jars of tea leaves labeled Sleep Time and Earl Grape. A kettle on the stove, and it's still hot. He very well could have been. There's a large collection of steel chains and hooks, as well as knives, shears, and other bladed implements. Everything's covered with rust, or possibly dried blood, or both. Ask Chuck about them. Ha! You know, it's my collection. It's, dramatic. It all belonged to my father and his father before him. They were butchers. And you? I do a little bit, but not professionally. I broke with family tradition to run my little blood and breakfast. Chuck is staring at you. Notice his left eye has a tendency to drift sideways. He stares and then resets when he blinks, which is not often enough. Excuse me? Yes, how can I help you? You said you're running a bed and breakfast here? That's what I slurred, yes. Can I have a look at the guest room? It's in the cellar, but I'm afraid it's unavailable at the moment. My last guest has only just checked out. And I still need to clean up the mess. Oh. What's on the menu? Homemade sausages and tomato soup. I also have a special tea blend that's a real knockout. What kind of sausages? Long pork sausages. My grandfather's own recipe. Wait a minute. Long pork? That's right. I make them longer than regular pork sausages. They're more filling that way. This is puzzling and uncomfortable for many reasons. You mentioned a special tea blend? Yes, a special herbal blend that puts my guests right to sleep. It's very effective. Huh. Has a mailman been by recently? Why, yes, my last guest was a mailman. Such a nice fellow. It's a shame he's no longer with us. I hope you just mean that he left. I like to think he'll always be here. In spirit. Thanks. Sorry, that's private. That's my blood room. Your what? My blood room. My bedroom. Oh, right, gotcha. Never mind then. It's locked. But is lock keeping you out or keeping something in? Whoa, it's a plot co-lock. These things are unpickable. Let's see. The street looks like it wants a hug, but I don't recommend that. It's probably just pretending to be friendly so it can suck out your soul. Scary. This is a scaring place. There is something creepy about it. It's very quiet. Many terrors. Gary's betting. I want to go down. I'm not really sure what to do with that. It's kind of strange. Like, it doesn't seem like I can go anywhere or do anything with any of the stuff that's here. Oh, switch the labels. You surreptitiously swap the labels. Chuck doesn't seem to have noticed. What's on the menu? Special tea blend. Oh, that reminds me, I left the kettle on. The water should be boiled by now. Would you care for a cup of tea? No thanks, I'm good. Chuck pours himself a cup of tea and sips at it while staring at you. After a bit, he starts to look drowsy. Oh my, I'm coming over all sleepy. Perhaps I should get my hood down for a few minutes. It has been a long day. Please excuse me. Going through Chuck's drawer seems like maybe not a good idea. There's a key on top of the dresser, though. Chuck's key. Be careful not to wake him, I guess. You unlock the door and steel yourself for what you're about to see. Doesn't look as horrific down here as you expected, unless you're particularly horrified by an unmade bed. Ah, missing bag of mail. You sling the sack over your shoulder. Neither rain nor sleet nor super creepy B&B proprietors. Nothing there. Books. Dude, another advanced cowpunching locks and how to pick them in intermediate neck smacks? What a haul. Yeah, seriously, that actually is a great haul. Advanced cowpunching. Let's see. Read it. You've already learned all the techniques in this book, but you do pick up a few tips and tricks from poring over the appendices and the footnotes on cow appendices. Then you work out a little bit by tearing the book in half. Noted. Gives you the lock-picking expertise skill. Don't I have that? So what happens if I read this? Do I just get experience? Where I learned everything this book has to teach you. Good point. Huh, I wonder if I can sell it then. Oh, what's this? Blank postcard on the nightstand. Okay. Nice, 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 nice. As you climb out of the cellar, a mailman approaches you. Oh man, thank goodness you found my mail. This mailbag is yours? Yeah, I've been stressed out lately, so I took a day off and rented a room here for a short sort of mini vacation. Chuck's a great guy, a little weird, I guess, but real personable. And his cooking is great. The tomato soup and those great big sausages. His tea did wonders for my insomnia, too. It did seem pretty effective. Anyway, I forgot my mailbag and wasn't sure where I left it, so I've been retracing my steps for ages. Thank you for finding it. Sure, no problem. Here you go. The mailman walks away with his bag over his shoulder, whistling a cheerful tune. Well, that's sorted, I guess, except for I drugged the B&B owner. My goodness, I am getting a ton of messages right now via Discord for some reason. One moment. Oh, I see what's happening. Okay. Spot a horse skeleton, blah, 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 loot the bags. Medical gun. What's the medical gun? Plus 30 HP. Ooh. Huh. Okay. Howdy, Mayor. Any sign of the missing mail? Yep. Found the missing mailman too. He's on his way to deliver it. Excellent. I hope there's a new issue. Of Mayor's Monthly. Mayor glances a list of problems. Offer to help. The overdue book. Our library's only got 4 books, so it's serious business when someone doesn't return one. Our record say it was loaned out to a lady named Alexandria. That was a couple of years ago, so I don't know her, but I got an address. I'll go ask her. Hold on, I've been there. But I've been there. Before I go there, though, I am going to go really quick to Roy Bean's house. Because I got a... Off to one side of the trail, you spot a cactus that doesn't quite look right. Specifically, it doesn't look right because it has a goblin face. As you get closer, you become pretty sure it's actually just a goblin in a cactus outfit. He gives you some annoyed side eye and tries to wave you away, but the cactus arms aren't very mobile. Do you know a guy named Cactus Bill? Shh! Away going! Talk to it. Why are you inside the cactus? Watch the cactus herd. For keeping it safe from a predator. What predator? Any predator. Desert tortoise, cactus eagle, other goblins? No. Going away, you're ruining my disguise. Threaten them. Foolish goblin, the worst cactus predators be. Oh no! Watch me kicking over all cactuses. No! Here, I'll be giving you a gift. Not doing that. Cactus Club. Very well, I am accepting your offer. I don't mean to be mean to the goblins, but sometimes it's kind of funny. 13 to 17. And it's extra muscle, but Black Excalibur's better. Hi, Roy. Found this letter addressed to you. A letter? Oh. Well, that was weird. Okay, I guess we're going to go up to Alexandria's ranch, I guess. Overdue Breadwood book. There it is. Well, that's a real bagel biter. Oh well. Everyone mostly skipped the words and just look at the pictures anyways. Mostly just the bottom half of the pictures. So that's all right. At least the captions are still there, I guess. Alright, the logging permit. We're running out of trees around here and need to expand our operation a bit. Problem is we need a logging permit for the next town. The whole place up and died before the paperwork was settled. The town died? Okay, I'll check it out, I guess. Ghostwood. Missouri, how can I be of service? Jeez, finally, I'm here on behalf of the mayor of Breadwood. I see, well... He needs a permit to do some logging in this area. I see, well that shouldn't be a problem. I'll just need to review the logging records to make sure there's no disqualifying incidents. Go to the Department of Records, it's 2 doors down, and tell them I need a Breadwood file pertaining to logging. Is something wrong? Not yet, I'm just steeling myself in anticipation. Department of Records, how can I help you? I'm supposed to pick up a file in the town of Breadwood. Moment, please. Breadwood, Applewood, Annawood, Badwood. Did you mean Bigwood? No, it's Breadwood. Must be a suburb. Beaverwood, Bestwood, here we are, Breadwood. Which section did you need? Logging records. That section has been downgraded from disuse. You'll need to pick it up from the junk department of records next door. Naturally. Bring it back here when you got it, and I'll put an official interdepartment document transfer folder for you. Is that really necessary? Absolutely. You can't transfer documents between departments with an interdepartment document transfer folder. It's unthinkable. Mr. Opposer, what can I do for you? The Department of Records sent me over here to pick up a file. Great, which file? Logging reports for the town of Brentwood. Alright, 1 second. Here we are. But what's wrong? Well, these pages are all loose. I can't give them to you like this. What do they blow away? I'm just taking them next door. They're giving me a documents folder. It'll be fine. No, what if there's a free gust of wind as soon as you leave here? It would be chaos. So what do you propose? Well, fortunately, I happen to be one person in town officially authorized to use a stapler. So you staple them together for me? I'd be glad to. But I don't have a stapler. Of course you don't. Don't worry, all you have to do is go to the Department of Requisitions next door and requisition one. So I bring you a stapler and you'll give me the file? Yep, fine. Hello, something I can get for you, mister. I need a requisition stapler. Alright, first we need to fill out a requisition form. Callista, Marshall, dessert preference, cake or pie. I'm gonna go with pie. Oh, despite that, everything seems to be in order. I'll get this filed. Here's your stapler. Great, thanks. What can I do for you? Okay, I got you a stapler. There's nothing better than a new stapler smell. Can I have that login report now? You bet. Chunk, here you go. Freshly stapled and wind resistant. Burn records, how can I help you? Back with those papers. Alright, just put those in. Here you are. Oh, it's not over yet, fellas. It's not over yet. Got the file for you. Let's have a look over the love of... What's wrong? The idiot stapled the pages together right in the middle. This is why we took his damn stapler away in the first place. The file's unreadable. You're going to take it back and tell him to unstaple it. Administration wants you to unstaple these papers. Oh, sorry, I'm only authorized for stapling, not unstapling. Try the next door Department of the Records. I think they have an unstapler there. This paper's unstapled. Okay, I'm fully authorized to unstaple, so that's no problem. Spoke too soon, didn't you? Well, it's just that I don't see the staple remover anywhere. I'll try the Department of Libations borrowed it to open beer bottles. Do you have the Department of Records staple remover? Sure do. That thing's about to stop up beer bottles like you wouldn't believe. As long as there's smooth staples, I'll be happy. I imagine it does, but I'm afraid I'm not authorized for unstapling, so you have to have it back over to the records. Here you are. Yeah, here's your staple remover back. Great, just let me take a look at those papers here to see. I see those don't even need to be stapled. Here's to the inner department chunk. Alright, here you go. My god. That's why I hate this town. Alright, I'm back with an unstable Brentwood logging file. Alright, let's have a look. Okay, I can't see any problems with this. I'm frankly amazed. Let's get started on the paperwork for the logging permit. I am no longer amazed. 3, 5, 2. Okay, scribble, 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 chunk. And also here, sign, sign, initial, initial, sign. Good, now just take this back to the mirror, Brentwood, and have him sign the line here and initial over here. Are you kidding me? I don't know how to do that. Oh, my god. Excuse me, may I ask papers you can sign for the login permit? Oh, alright. Oh, ghost paper. This stuff is weird. I think I need a ghost pencil for this. Loan him your pencil. Here, you can borrow mine. Sign down here and initial over here. After some fumbling with the ghostly pencil, the mayor eventually manages to sign and initial the form. Alright, Mayor, I'll be back soon with that permit, God willing. I got the mayor's signature on this login permit form. Great, just sign this last line on the bottom where it says receipt. Something wrong? I loaned my pencil to the mayor. Oh dear, excuse me while I go kill everything. Excuse me, Mayor. You stole my ghost pencil. I need that. Oh, terribly sorry. I think it's haunting my beard. Ah, here you go. I worked hard to get that pencil. I will stab everyone with that ghost pencil. I'm not sure you can lead a ghost horse to this even if you wanted to. I had the option for a ghost horse. I got the mayor's signature on the logging permit form. Agreed to sign this last sign at the bottom where it says receipt. Alright, everything's taken care of. Redwood's logging permit is hereby approved. Finally, wonderful. Processing take about 48 hours. What? Well, everything has to be filed and the actual permit has to be printed on so you can pick it up in 2 days. Murder everything. Murder everything. I'm going to turn into a crow. All the murder. Okay, so I couldn't read that one book on lockpicking. Locks in, I picked them. Oh, it's just worth 150. I'll hold on to it for now. Ari, you look so terrified about murder. Is there a problem? Go to sleep. You dream that you're shopping for belts with a clown while fleeing from a blueberry pie. Now there you fist fight with Cookie. Wake up screaming. You wake up refreshed and restored, and hungry and sober. Oh. Go to sleep. You dream that you're climbing a mountain with a cute little bunny in a fancy French restaurant. Somehow strange music plays. You jolt awake in panic. Okay, so I'm basically out of all my special bonuses and stuff. Okay, if that's the case, stomach. So I can eat food, I can drink, and I can use some potions. So spelling salts. Additional action point. Canteen puts out fires. Surgical gin. Ooh, that's terrible. Okay. I wish I could, like, sort this. Oh, here we go. A to Z or meat? Oh. Is it actually... Oh, it's not quite sorted what I thought it was. Maybe that's by price. A to Z, I guess. Let's see, some nectar. Spell damage. Some gin. Bottle of ghost beer, laudanum. Makes you give it difficult to damage for the rest of the day by turning you into a spooky ghost? Dude, that could be handy later. Huh. There's a whole bunch of, like, actually kind of decent, like, elixirs and a whole bunch of things in this. I didn't realize that a lot of these were here. I didn't actually use a lot of this. Oh, here we go. This is food, booze, potions. Okay, so there we go. Okay. Dusty turnip. I'm not going to eat my turnip. It's my turnip. Moxie, muscle. Okay, so for stomach, I can eat 3 things, basically. Mysticality. Well, let's eat a tombstone pizza. A can of tuna. You open the can with your teeth and eat the contents just like eating an egg. You don't know how to eat eggs the right way either. Says you. I don't want to use the ghost pickle yet. Hardtack. Eat it. Alright. And now, let's see. Spiked coffee, ranch punch. Ooh, melee. Armor. Max HP. Some muscle. Damage by 10. Agave nectar. Let's use this one. Drink that one. And spleen. Increase your max AP by 2 for the rest of the day. That's a good one. Cow's blood. Yeah, but you shouldn't drink it. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't drink that then. Sarsaparilla, all those are moxie. Range damage. Hot coffee. Blood building tonic. You know what? Let's, before I go back to go get that permit, let's go swing by... It wasn't the mine. It was the cops, I think. That's where the coffee maker is, I think. Really, I could have just wandered all... I didn't have to go through all the trees. Coffee maker terminal. Is it... Can I not get that coffee back? I can't get more coffee, apparently. That's unfortunate. Okay, spleen. Let's do the thing on laudanum. Young Gorg with laudanum and spill most of it on the ground before drinking the remainder. It's just as well. The whole bottle would definitely have killed you. Oh, good then. Okay. Back to Ghostwood. Ah, yes, here it is. Deciding to collect it? Nope. Are you sure? No, madam, that's it. Holy crap. Hello, Mayor. Here's your here it is. Mayor glances at his problems posted on the wall. Offer to help him with his problems. Soup shortage. We keep a municipal soup kitchen open to help those who are down in luck, which is pretty good for everyone around. We run out of soup and need someone to go fetch more from soup stock load. Oh. Wait a minute. We've been there. Where was that? Yeah, right here. There it is. You encounter a goblin wearing a battered cowboy hat, 2 large spurs, and a rusty sheriff's badge. He seems extremely excited to have spotted you. Though tries to put on a stern face, he can't mask its glee. Freezing, crime story! You're underneath arrest. What? Why? What did I doing? Crimes! You so much criming. I never am criming. Telling that a judge crimes doer. Talk to it. What makes you saying I'm a crimer? Well, looking at you. Looking at all this criming. Have Gary deal with it. Gary intercedes, presumably as your attorney, and eventually manages to convince the other goblin that you haven't been doing any criming. The goblin seems very disappointed and awkwardly mows his way while its oversized spurs jangling. I didn't really want to intimidate it. I didn't want to hurt its feelings. Pull the boy in soup. Soup. All the soup. All the soup. That's 5 things of soup. Bring back all the soup. I need all 5 bowls filled. Mine. Got them right here. About ready to go gnaw my own beard off. That'd been a shame. Alright. Skeleton raids. It's a military cemetery not far from here, and I figure something must have happened to the caretaker, because military skeletons keep wandering out this way, causing a ruckus. Okay. There will soon be a murder. Dun dun dun. Burial plots and eternal flame. There's a shovel here. Caretaker shanty. Bug around the shed. The caretaker appears to have been shirking his duties for a while. Judging by the dust and cobwebs, looks like the mayor was right about him having wandered off. You're gonna have to fetch him back here to do his job. Oh, thanks, Scooby. You're right. I do need to hydrate. You are indeed correct. Let's see. Look at the tools. Well, tool singular. There's a shovel here. Since you already have a shovel, you leave it alone. It's not like you're able to dig twice as fast. Look under the chair. Looks like all chairs owned by one guy. There's a year's worth of lint and food crumbs underneath it. Scope out the desk. Covered in old paint, splattered newspapers, features a large collection of tiny jars of paint, as well as a jar of fine-tipped brushes, a can of thinner, and a stack of history books. I know exactly where this guy is at now. Check out all the flyers tacked to the wall. You find a flyer for Military Reenactment Enthusiast Society. Apparently they meet regularly at Fort Memoriam. Maybe that's where the caretaker went. Yep. So, and the only reason I knew exactly where I was going to be going is because I remember them playing a miniatures game, and I didn't remember which fort it was at least. But, they paint miniatures. Partway down the trail, Cookie stumbles. They seem pretty tired from carrying you around all the time. Carry your horse for a while. Hell yeah. You heave Cookie under your back and carry them to the next leg of the journey so they can rest. What a kind of responsible horse owner you are. Poor Cookie. Alright. How many people walk around? Hey, Melvin. Are you the cemetery caretaker? Nope. I think Joe said something about having a day job. It hasn't been that way for like 2 weeks, though. Snort. I'm Mike. Take your leave. Jeff's probably the one with the beard. Oh. There. Wait. Okay. So you're Jeff. No. So you're Jeff. Hey, Jeff. Are you the cemetery caretaker? Yeah, that's me. Did one of the other guys tell you? I tried to keep it hush because people assume you're a weirdo if you're working in a graveyard. Actually, I'm here to tell you to get back to work because skeletons wandering out of the place and cause trouble for the neighbors. Ah, nuts. Alright, well, look, I'm on a real winning streak here. Go back to it once it's over, okay? Intimidate him. No, look, dude, this is your job we're talking about. Take some responsibility. Go do your job if you want to keep it. Aw, come on. Sorry to hassle you, but this is important. You gotta keep those soldiers in their holes. Sounds like a lying Gumi would say. Alright, fine. Sorry, guys. My mom says I have to go. He leaves with a dramatic eye roll. The other nerds snicker. Play their little game. Nope. Forget it. Okay, burial plots. Beyond this gate stand countless rows and goblets of tombstones. They're not exactly countless. I counted them, there's 999 of them. It was an individual plot by number if you like. Walk away. I have a feeling there's going to be a reason for that later. Eternal flame. Do not touch the eternal flame. Is this a burning eternal flame? Yes. Scotland's roasting a weenie over the eternal flame. Pretty sure you're not supposed to do that. No. He's a good fighter. Not to wasting it. Let Gary handle this. Gary ambles over and chats with the goblin. Both their attitudes toward the whole thing seem to be basically like, hey, why not? Hey, they asked you wanting to buy a weenie. Yeah, I want a bratwurst, sure. Thanks, man. What's the bratwurst give me? Increase your muscle by 10, but reduce your moxie by 5 for the rest of the day. That's not a bad thing to have, I guess. Caretaker's sleeping off all that wargram adrenaline. It's best not to bother him. Okay, well that's good. So he's all taken care of. We're going a little bit longer than normal just because, like, I'm kind of on a roll here. Alright. Did you sort out all the trouble at the cemetery? Yeah, the caretaker's back on duty. Well, that's certainly good to hear. Those skeletons were a real nuisance. Sure way of getting under your skin. For helping with his problems. Let's keep helping with problems. The stolen yeast, because now there's only 2 things, but still. We take our yeast supply very seriously here in Brentwood, and that dang yeast gang made up for the whole lot. A couple of fellows said they saw them loitering around the old brewery, so that's probably where they made their hideout. We need that yeast back. The old Schmaltz Brewery. There it is. Okay, what's this? Alright, guys. Some kind of crazy yeast monsters apparently broken loose from the vats and eaten some of the bandits. I guess they brewed up something they couldn't put down. They could barley control it. You'll have to hop to it if you want to prevail here. Dive in. Oh. That was easy enough. 200 experience. Remains of the horrible yeast beast. I guess you could take some back to the mayor. It's probably still good, right? Sure, half a ton of yeast. 3 cans of beer left. This whole yeast stuff doesn't seem to have gone well for you guys. Yeah, no, oh, jeez, are you a bounty hunter? Relax, Mayor just wants his yeast back. He didn't say anything about hauling you in. Okay, well, the yeast is that revolted pile. So what happened here, anyways? Well, we got bored of bread is all. I know a bit about brewing. We figured if we came back with a couple of kegs, nobody would mind so much if we stole the yeast. No offense, but it seems like you aren't much of a brewer. Hey, well, ideally, you wouldn't end up with a ravenous yeast monster. That wasn't my... Okay, well, I guess it was my fault, but I understand what happened. These vats are old, and we didn't clean them properly first, because we were in a hurry. I think there were some frogs living in one of them. And you figure you use the extra hops. Well, you're sure you've got it figured out. You could set up shop in Dirtwater. Oh? Yeah, it's turning into quite a little metropolis. Love to have my own place. Okay, I'll go check it out. Hey, that's actually kind of cool. Don't think I did that last time. The yeast beast seems to have killed this guy pretty thoroughly. He's too grumpy to talk to you. He's just angrily muttering about yeast. Arrest him. You're under arrest. For what? Stealing about 2 handfuls of yeast? Yes. The sentence for that is about what? 3 days in jail? Broadwood does not actually have a jail? Alright, I'll let you off with a warning this time. Beer hose. It's almost pure ethanol. Oh, gross. Alright. Cool. Well, that was easy enough. I actually did not expect it to be that easy. Cow skulls. Okay. Any luck recovering our yeast from those bandits up at the old Schmaltz Brewery? Yep. Well done. That's quite a bit of help. Thank you. Alright. Offer to help with his problems. The missing bread. The Baker boys cleaned their bank right out, and that's not a bit fabulous if you ask me. Fortunately, they haven't been too secretive about the location of their hideout. Can you get our bread back? I mean, the place is called Breadwood. We had to have some bread. Okay. Well, there it is. Baker Boy's hideout. You spot a small makeshift signpost stuck into the ground a few yards away from the road. Stop to check it out. It says free meat. Instead, there's a small pile of meat lying in front of it. You're so distracted from rolling your eyes at Sophie's trap, you almost miss the goblin sneaking up behind you. He's wearing an old buffalo skull as a helmet, which you have to admit looks really metal. Gotta hand it to you. You nearly got me. Good job. Ha! Foolish human is falling into my clever trap. Now you are giving me valuables, or I'm beating you up. You know, this may be the first time I've been mugged by a goblin. Usually you guys are more or less peaceable. Hey, I'm smart like human. Why making things myself when robbing easier? Smart like human is a very accurate description of that idea. Yeah. Talk to it. Giving me your stuff, or hitting you. Calming down. We coming to some kind of agreement? Agreeing to either taking stuff or hitting. Okay, yeah, sorry, but I am going to intimidate you. Hitting me, foolish goblin. I'm twice as tall and 6 times meaner, being tearing off your legs and kicking you with. Oh, yeah? Yeah. Well, okay, well, not wanting that. Never mind, then. I love the goblins in this game. I do. Ooh, 1,500 experience. Okay. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I can level my leatherworking, safe cracking. And And I have how much experience? 1,519. Let's do leatherworking. Leatherworking. Safe cracking. Foraging. And menacing moo. Okay, there we go. Got some stuff increased. Canatuna. Loca weed. Agave nectar. Hi guys. These teenagers seem dispirited and are trying to drown their sorrows with big mugs of water. Maybe they misunderstood the idiom. Hey boys, wouldn't know about some bread that went missing, would you? Ah, nuts, I told you we'd get in trouble, Billy. Shut up, Jerry. Wait to just blab everything, dude. Calm down, you two. The mayor just wants his bread back. Hand it over and the trouble you're in will be minimal. Hey, that simple lady, we sold that bread for meat to start up this bakery. Why? Because we want to make something for our lives. Everyone in Breadwood is just bums. Plus, like, everyone needs bread, right? So we figured we'd make it big. Okay, well, no problem. We need the mayor's bread you've made. We'll take the mayor the bread you've made and call it even. Oh yeah, no problem, except for the fact that we don't know a dang thing about making bread, it turns out. All we end up with is weird lumps. Well, that ain't true, Billy. The last loaf we tried was almost right. Oh, sure, that one was nearly edible, but we're practically out of ingredients. Maybe I could help. I might know someone. I know a place. I know... Got an idea. Got an idea. Ooh, not mysticality. Well, I know a place with unlimited grain. I know a place where you can get more grain. They have so much they'll never notice you boys take something to the quiet. Sounds a good idea. When you need that much just to figure out the recipe and start making enough meat to buy our own. Okay, I'll draw you a map. The Baker boys sneak out to the Kellogg Ranch to filch a few bags of grain. After a couple tries, the boys hit on a decent bread recipe and make enough to cover what they stole from the mayor. 40 loaves of bread. All's well that ends well. Nice. Oh, that was cool. Alright, sir. Did you get our bread back from this miserable baker boys? Sure did. Solve all Breadwood's problems. Our daily bread. I just got an achievement. Thank goodness for that. Another missed payday would have caused a riot for sure. Glad we avoided that. Okay. Now about that lumber. Alright, you've helped me out quite a bit, so I reckon I can set you up with what you need for that bridge. Thanks! Mayor looks pretty relaxed down the camp, only has one problem. What do you mean has one problem? We're giving lumber to the railroad company for like no meat at all, and that's bad. Okay, this... Nothing really to do there. And these guys are in there. Oh, wait. I don't think I went to the buttery biscuit, did I? Wait. Oh, I've already been to the spittoon. It's okay. I've been there. Trading post. Wet boots. Oh, hot resistance. Okay. Which pill is playing? Pharaoh, but I wouldn't say we're playing. I'd say we did play until this cowboy ran out of money. How does it work? It's easy. You have 50 meat, and then you name as many pharaohs as you can. Every time you name one, I give you 20 meat. He's real bad at it. I'll give it a try. Start naming some pharaohs. Tutankhamun. Alright. Okay. Well, well, looks like some poor son of a biscuit wandered our town. Howdy, cake sucker. Wow, geez, rude and baffling. Get used to it. We like our cussing here in Breadwood. Sure, fine, but Cake sucker? We also like our breads and bread-related products, so I've noticed. Buy a drink. I don't get to choose? No. Thanks. Two old friends reminiscing about good times and occasionally showing one another their guns in a non-threatening way. It's probably dangerous to interrupt this. No, this says see bartender for darts. We don't take kindly to strangers. Strangers don't need your kind around here. Just say need or need. He glares at you. Well, anyway, ask about the darts. Sign on the... Ain't got no darts. Dang it. This guy is grimly washing dishes. He notices you looking and waves you away, irritated. Ask about the guy washing dishes. That muffin lover ran up a tab he couldn't pay off, so now he gets to wash dishes. Some of the dishes I've been saving for just such an occasion. How much does he owe? $150. I'll pay it. You're even dumber, I assume, but whatever. You can tell him he's free yourself. Alrighty. Hey, I paid off your tab. You're free. Huh? What'd you do a thing like that for? I was feeling charitable, I guess. Well, thanks, but I don't know how to do pretty much nothing except washing dishes. Nothing at all. Well, I can also wash clothes and I can play the washboard. That's pretty much it, though. Send him to Dirtwater. We're playing job opportunities open in Dirtwater. Why don't you try your luck out there? Well, alright, it's worth a shot. Thanks, pal. He leaves with a wave and the bartender replaces the sign on the wall. Dishwasher wanted. Oh. Thought I was stuck there for a second. Okay. I feel like there should be something right there. But maybe it just hasn't opened yet, or just hasn't seen it. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, well, let's actually go... Hold on. Let's go to the well. See if we can learn more language. You have nothing else to learn from that kind of card. Alright, so the large punch cards, I can learn nothing else, guys. That's actually kind of cool. So we basically know, a lot of their language now, which is good. Cookie takes a shortcut through which old cow graveyard. Suddenly the entire graveyard is with their bones clattering together into a giant antagonistic pillar of evil. Antagonize it back! Oh. Hi. You don't look that strong, to be honest with you. Huh. Okay. God, we haven't been here for a while. He's still asleep. This guy stopped messing with his watch and started eating jelly beans? Talk to him. Sure I can't have one of those jelly beans? Yep. Well, it was worth a shot. Lady still whistling to the beat of the band. Howdy, boss. Any luck with this whole bridge situation? I think so. But it's hard to explain. El Vibrato Model Bridge? Sounds ominous. I'm just going to take a quick look over at the canyon first. You pay your meat and look through the telescope at the big canyon. It sure is big. It'll take quite a bridge to get across the thing, that's for sure. Could I activate that El Vibrato bridge model and see if it does anything useful? Activate the model. You twiddle the model until it bleeps and little lights flash on it. A few minutes later, a huge swarm of spider-like El Vibrato robots climb out of the canyon, hauling large stone blocks and other materials, which they swiftly weld together with strange blue lights. The entire process takes no more than 10 minutes, and the drones vanish back into the canyon and leave behind a weird but very sturdy-looking bridge. Are you serious? So there's actually 2 different methods for solving that. Don't think I trust these newfangled materials and techniques. Look at that weird lights all over it. Still, I guess if it works, it works, and the only method we had to test it is run a train over it. They'll be fine, I'm pretty sure. Now we just lay tracks the rest of the way into Frisco, and our work's done, both mine and yours. See you there, boss. See ya. Okay, so the next area is Frisco. The next time I stream this, we're probably going to do the end game for this. I'm probably not going to do everything in this game on stream for everybody. I haven't done everything. And I haven't done everything on purpose. So, because I want to leave this, in case anybody wants to play the game, I don't want to spoil everything for you guys. I'm not going to go into Frisco right now, though. Now, we're going to end. We're going to be done, because it is my bedtime, people. But we're going to go find somebody to raid. Let's go see who we're going to go raid, though. Who is playing right now? Who's doing what? You know, I haven't rated them yet. I got somebody I'm going to send you guys over to. They're playing Tamagotchi Life right now. So I'm going to send you all over to Sleepy Doopad. Treat them nice. Anybody wants to come join us on the Discord? There it is. There is our raid message. Thank you all so much for coming by and hanging out with me and spending time with me. This is always fun. I love doing Mellow Mondays with all of you. It's such a privilege to be able to play games with you guys and just hang out and chill. And I really do appreciate everybody. I look forward to seeing you guys on the next stream. It's probably not going to be tomorrow night. Maybe Wednesday night, but probably not. It's probably going to be... probably going to be on Saturday again. I think we're doing Stardew Valley. But for now, guys, I'm sending it off over to Sleepy Doopad. So, be nice to them. Say hello. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.